The Montezuma coke ovens were at the confluence of the Carbon River and Evans Creek, right alongside the railroad tracks that ran from Fairfax out to Manly Moor. Unfortunately, unlike most of the other coke ovens in the area, these ones were destroyed to salvage the bricks. I popped in down here at Evans Creek. It was a nice day out, so I figured I'd get out and do some exploring. And so Manly Moor is right about over here, and the railroad grade comes right through here. You might be able to see it over there, right there. That's coming in from Fairfax over to Manly Moor. And so just downstream of it, I noticed some rocks that looked like they were kind of stacked up, and then the more I started looking, the more it kind of started popping out as something that somebody had built. So it's there, it goes all the way across here. There's a big tree that I'm actually standing on right now, but I'll come over here and you can see that it goes actually back behind the tree. It goes all the way back down into here. There's a bunch of, might be red brick right there, but I know we're really close to the location where the coke ovens were down here, so I'm going to try and find the remnants of those and get some pictures of that. Okay, so another quick video here. This is actually right up from the those rock walls, and I can see a pipe sticking out there actually now that I look back on it. But I'm kind of leaning towards this is the original location of the coke ovens, because all in here, well, there's you know, the cut stone, and there's bricks, lots of bricks, and more bricks down here. There's another one right there. Looks like the same maker as the ones down in Wingate. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna climb back up here. But I started just kind of kicking away some of the moss, and you can see like that big stone there. But you know, that's a big stone. But so I came back over here. Well, I came through here, and there's bricks. Looks like a big pile of bricks there down in the ground. There's little stuff. Get out of the bushes there. Little stuff poking out all over the place, and every time I kick the moss off, it's more bricks. So I'm gonna try and find that sheet of brick. I think it's down at the water area. So here is some of the rail, and you can see how big it is on my hand there. But that's got to be the main rail going into Manly Moor from Fairfax. This stuff is huge, you know, a regular size train rail. And, you can tell it's been here a while. That's a timber, but this is just downstream of where the train used to come through there, so probably remnants of that, and a couple more bricks here and there. But I figured I'd show you guys that stuff. And there's that. Another quick video here. It's coming back through here, and you can see actually, there you go, that all of these big chunks here, there's another one with the brick pattern in it. There's a big huge chunk there, and there's that tree. and the rock wall. So all of these big chunks here are all, even that one there, you can, yeah, even down there. All of this here is just big chunks of the coke ovens that were down here at Montezuma. There's that. So there is the railroad grade coming in from Fairfax over here, and I come over to Manly Moore over here. And I was just kind of poking around in the area over here, and I realized that, and that, and that, and they just keep going. Back here, a couple of pieces there, chunk there, some there, some pretty good sized chunks there. I'm pretty sure, see the curvature there, yep. That is a pretty good sized piece of one of the coke ovens, but it looks like they just broke them apart and kind of drug them out into the woods here. So this one here is a big piece. Another big piece there, another big piece there. But it's just scattered all throughout here. But yeah, so there's more coke oven. This is the first foundation I remember finding out in the Carbon Canyon. It was originally the Montezuma Store, and later is said to have been repurposed as the Carbon River School. It was a mostly complete foundation until the early 2000s, when they brought in equipment and collapsed the roof and walls of it.
Yeah, this is a portal going in. We just chased the seam down.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this yeah, I can see what you mean about the roof of those spiders.
And there's the entrance. So we are down in the hole here. Came from up there. Got a good anchor, little rope, little portal that Jeremy's crawling up out of. Looks like something that they just found this coal seam and chased it uphill and down to the creek. And the no real tunnel system or anything. It's just one big open chamber. So what we got in there, explored it, and hope you enjoyed it. This is one of two of the big manifolds that are up by the Montezuma #1 seam. These were probably used to funnel water into the flume, carrying it down to the coke ovens. These are some pieces for some potbelly stoves that were found up around where the miners' cabins would have been. So this is up Evans Creek, right about across the creek from where the Montezuma mine was. And Jeremy had found this one a while back, and it's kind of just a big open cut. We were walking along the rail grade up top here, and there was a couple of danger signs up above this, and so this is why, because it basically just drops off from up there down to here. And I'll kind of drop down in here. It's all pretty loose, but the walls are rock, and a lot of big stuff drop down in up here. But up on the other side of that slide there's another big open section, and so that's where we're headed now, to see if there's any opening at the uphill end of it, or whether it was just a big open cut, or whether it actually went underground. So I'll make another video up top. And here we are at the top. Jeremy crawled down in there to check out. There's a hole right there, and then
There's an old piece of timber.
is there? Up top there's another spot that looks kind of like a hole. He's pulling a timber or something out of there, but doesn't look like it's a tunnel or anything. See what he has to say. Pretty much dead end down there.
Unless you're a mouse.
Uh-huh. So
Like the waves above me.
So there's that. This is the corner brace for the sides on the minecart. And this is part of a frame for the minecart. Part of a wheel. This is what's left of the collapsed portal of the #1 seam. There's a lot of square cut timbers with bolts in them in this area, along with some of the mine rail. Here's part of a pick that was found down in the creek, and a file. This is an old punch plate for separating out the coal, and just an old sawn timber. Some of the photos in this episode were from this book, Carbon River Coal Country, by Nancy Irene Hall.